Hello everyone, welcome back, hope you're doing absolutely fantastic, and today we're back for a short flight on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll be using the B-47G by FlyInside, amazing helicopter if you're looking for a new one, and we're going to be taking a look at Bushtalk Radio. It's basically an audio tour mod. It's got thousands of places you can basically check out, and it's basically gonna automatically play an audio about whatever it is you're flying by, flying near. And it includes all in-game POIs and a whole bunch more. So this is the website, sorry about that. Got a little bit caught on the screen border. So we are here at LaGuardia, better known as LaGarbage. And as you can see, we have a bunch of POIs we can check out. I think we can go to the Roosevelt Island. We're gonna click there, and
you have selected a new destination.
Very nice, isn't it?
Calculating your route.
You do have to keep this open, as well as the add-on in-game. You can close the add-on in-game, so just click the X. You do have to log in, or you can just configure this so it's gonna automatically log in for you. It's very straightforward. I will have a link for both the add-on and the website in my description down below. And let's take a look at this Bell 47G. Look at this. It's looking really, really good. Have you guys been flying any helicopters, the H-135 or the Bell 47? Have you used the Bushtalk Radio before?
Westerly heading until your destination.
If so, let me know of any nice, really nice places you have found. And we are holding short of runway 22, and we're just gonna take off. My fly-in is not gonna be that clean, so I'm gonna get this out of the gate straight on, but it shouldn't be too bad either, so let's see how this goes. And as always, I will have a link in my description down below for the Bushtalk Radio, the website, and the add-on. The add-on should be a flightsim.to link, and the website, they have their own website. And I will also leave a link for this helicopter. I am flying on realistic. There we go. Try and keep the center line. And try to maintain the manifold pressure in check. There we go, we are over the runway. Okay, that was good, that was good. Very, very straightforward. Try and maintain runway heading. This might look easy, but it's not. I am on realistic, so... And just in case you're wondering, I have a joystick, and I do not have any pedals, so the joystick is one of those where you twist the grip, and that's my anti-torque. Flying runway heading. Let's start getting some altitude. And your position in the map, it does update. So if you have it on a second monitor, you can basically have a look at where you're going. And this is the direction we should be heading. Kinda. Kinda this way, kinda. Roosevelt Island. There we go. We have the POI showing up for us. And I gotta say, this livery is really nice. If it lags just a little bit, ever since the last update, every now and then, the Sim's performance kinda goes down for me a little bit. I have tweaked my graphics, and it didn't really help that much, so I don't know. I still don't know what's going on. And it's definitely not the fact we are in New York. I've had this happen elsewhere as well. So I'm gonna assume it's not the actual city, the graphics of the city. And this is actually a smooth flight. I'm very happy with that.
You are approaching your destination. Please descend to the lowest safe altitude and enjoy your tour.
And that's why we have a helicopter. Hey, that's a football field. Bulldogs. Nice. With this helicopter, we can basically fly low. We can slow down by quite a bit as well. Just gotta keep an eye on the...
Island is a narrow island in
There we
New
have
York
it.
City's East River, within the borough of Manhattan. It lies between Manhattan Island to its west and the borough of Queens, on Long Island, to its east. Running from the equivalent of East 46th to 85th Streets on Manhattan Island, it is about 2 miles long, with a maximum width of 800 feet and a total area of 147 acres. It was known as Welfare Island when it was used principally for hospitals from 1921 to 1973. It was renamed Roosevelt Island in 1973. Roosevelt Island is owned by the city but was leased to the New York State Urban Development Corporation for 99 years in 1969. Most of the residential buildings on Roosevelt Island are rental buildings. In 2012, the Franklin D. Roosevelt Four Freedoms Park was dedicated and opened to the public as a state park. Although Roosevelt Island is located directly under the Queensboro Bridge, it is no longer directly accessible from the bridge itself. A trolley used to connect passengers from Queens and Manhattan to a stop in the middle of the bridge, where passengers took an elevator down to the island. In 1976, the Roosevelt Island Tramway was constructed to provide access to Midtown Manhattan.
Very nice, isn't it? And this is basically Bushtalk Radio. You're gonna be flying and you're gonna get a tour. And I think that's really, really, really nice. It kinda gives you a purpose to fly in. You're basically going to touristic places, listening a little bit about them. And even though my fly-in is not that clean, I think it's fun. It's very fun. And let's see if this will play automatically.
The Queensboro
Yes.
Bridge, also known as the 59th Street Bridge and officially named the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge, is a cantilever bridge over the East River in New York City. It connects the neighborhood of Long Island City and the borough of Queens with the Upper East Side in Manhattan, passing over Roosevelt Island. The bridge was completed in 1909. The western leg of the Queensboro Bridge is flanked on its northern side by the freestanding Roosevelt Island Tramway. The bridge was, for a long time, simply called the Queensboro Bridge, but in March 2011, the bridge was officially renamed in honor of former New York City Mayor Ed Koch. The Queensboro Bridge is the northernmost of 4 toll-free vehicular bridges connecting Manhattan Island to Long Island.
This bridge looks a
along
little
with
bit bugged.
Williamsburg,
Oh yeah.
Manhattan, and Brooklyn bridges to the south. The Queensboro Bridge is a two-level double cantilever bridge with separate cantilevered spans over channels on each side of Roosevelt Island joined by a fixed central truss. In all, it has 5 spans, including approaches between the cantilevered sections and each terminus.
Yeah, this bridge looks a little bit weird, but it's a nice tour. It's a very nice tour. By flying this, we can basically go low, kind of hover and pay in place. And as we're hovering in place, we can just basically take a look, you know. And that's really nice. So we have the Hudson Yards. And to the right, can we have a look at this waypoint? Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum. Ooh, that sounds nice. Can we go there real quick? Can we? I think we can. I'm pretty sure we should not be flying this low near so many buildings, but it's gonna be fine. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Just gotta be careful. Very, very careful. Very, very, very extremely careful. There we go. And look at this.
The Chrysler Building is an Art Deco-style skyscraper in the Turtle Bay neighborhood on the east side of Manhattan, New York City, at the intersection of 42nd Street and Lexington Avenue near Midtown Manhattan. At 1,046 feet, it is the tallest brick building in the world with a steel framework, and was the world's tallest building for 11 months after its completion in 1930. As of 2019, the Chrysler is the 11th tallest building in the city, tied with the New York Times building. Originally a project of real estate developer and former New York State Senator William H. Reynolds, the building was constructed by Walter Chrysler, the head of the Chrysler Corporation.
I'm not too sure where this one is.
Construction was characterized by a competition with
Okay.
40 Wall Street and the Empire State Building to become the world's tallest building. Although the Chrysler Building was built and designed
be careful.
specifically for the car manufacturer, the corporation did not pay for its construction and never owned it. Rather, Walter Chrysler decided to pay for it himself so that his children could inherit it. An annex was
That's
completed
nice.
in 1952, and the building was sold by the Chrysler family the next year, with numerous subsequent owners. When the Chrysler Building opened, there were mixed reviews of the building's design, ranging from views of it as a name
There we
and
go.
unoriginal to the idea that it was modernist and iconic. Perceptions of the building have slowly evolved into its now being seen as a paragon of the Art Deco architectural style, and in 2007, it was ranked 9th on the list of America's favorite architecture by the American Institute of Architects.
Nice.
The building was designated a New York City landmark in 1978 and was added to the National Register of Historic Places as a National Historic Landmark in 1976.
That was very nice. Even though we didn't get the waypoint in game, and I'm not too sure why, I am using the... There's a pack full of waypoints, and maybe this guy is doing the Bush Air radio as well. Bushtalk Radio. Excuse me. But yeah, we just had someone fly by us. Maybe another Bushtalk Radio user. Even though I don't really see him in the map, I do believe you can see them.
Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum is an American military and maritime history museum in New York City with a collection of museum ships. It is located at Pier 86 at 46th Street, along the Hudson River, in the
Let's
Hell's
do a
Kitchen
maneuver here
neighborhood
so
on
we
the
can
west
lose
side of
altitude.
Manhattan. The museum showcases the aircraft carrier USS Intrepid, the cruise missile submarine USS Growler, a Concorde SSD, a Lockheed A-12 supersonic reconnaissance plane, and the Space Shuttle Enterprise. On the lower deck there is also a reproduction of a World War I biplane. Founded in 1982, the museum closed in 2006 for a 1.5-year renovation of Intrepid and facilities. Those included new exhibits. The museum reopened to the public on November 8, 2008.
Nice. This is just super informative. Let's go slightly south. And then I can show you guys the website a little bit. I'm just gonna land this anywhere. Just gotta be careful with the flying. Flying this is a challenge. It's very fun though. I really like this.
Hudson Yards is a 28-acre real estate development in the Chelsea and Hudson Yards neighborhoods of Manhattan, New York City. Upon completion, 13 of the 16 planned structures on the west side of Midtown South would sit on a platform built over the West Side Yard, a storage yard for Long Island Railroad trains. The first of its 2 phases, opened in 2019, comprises a public green space and 8 structures that contain residences, a hotel, office buildings, a mall, and a cultural facility. The second phase will include residential space, an office building, and a school. Related companies and Oxford Properties are the primary developers and major equity partners in the project. The architectural firm Cohn Pedersen Fox
This looks like a train yard.
plan for the site, and architects including Skidmore, Owings, and Merrill, Thomas Heatherwick, Foster Plus Partners, Roche Dinkeloo, and Dilla Scofidio plus Renfro contributed designs for individual structures. The site of Hudson Yards was initially intended for other developments, most notably in the early 2000s as the site of the West Side Stadium, during the New York City bid for the 2012 Summer Olympics. The Edge Observation Deck, located on the 100th floor of 30 Hudson Yards, opened in March 2020.
This looks like a train yard on the top, and if you're flying around the city, most of the things you see you would pretty much never guess. And I'm gonna land here since we don't really have traffic collision, so we should be safe from a car hitting us or a truck or whatever. I just have to be careful on landing. There we go. That was beautiful. Any landing you can walk away from is a beautiful landing, but if you have flown this on realistic, it's actually realistic, so it's not that easy. Look at this. I'm so proud of myself. So let's take a quick look on the inside. Look at this. Extremely well done. This is the landing light. Look, this is the fuel. Even though it says fuel here, this is the actual fuel. Very beautiful. So let's move back to the website. So as you can see, we took off from the garbage, and this is the area we've checked out. You can play these again by
Hudson Yards is a
simply like that.
real estate development.
Simple like that. And right here, you have a getting started, which should open a GitHub. It's got everything you should know. The website, which is this one. And you do have to be logged in both on the website and the game. And there's also the client. The client is a flightsim.to link, as you can see on the bottom left corner, and landmarks. Also flightsim.to. I will have a link for all of them in my description down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And it also lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. And wherever you are, I hope you stay safe, fly safe. Bye bye.